First thing you want to do to tie the reverse combi is take out your stiff coated hook link. I'm using the stiff coated 25 pound here. Give yourself enough room to work with. I also like to pull off more than I need, so 15 inches. So once you've got your 15 inches of rig material, you want to strip back about probably 3.5 to 4 inches. So now I've got the supple braid coming out the top of the stiff coated. Now I'm going to take the chod monofilament, I'll take about 6 inches of this, snip that off. I'm going to attach that using a snell knot to a size 6 chod hook. So quite a simple knot through the back of the eye. Make a loop round the hook, and your tail is going to be coming off where the bend of the hook is. Then you just simply take the loop, go 1, 2, 3, 4, one more time, 5, round the shank of the hook, and then pull the tail, and the knot will simply tighten down on the shank. Then you can just knead it into place. Make sure you give both tag ends a good tug. Now tighten that knot right down. Next thing you want to add to that is either your bait screw or your ring swivel. Slide that onto there. You're just going to go again straight through the back of the eye to create the shape for your D-rig. Snip that off with about 1/2 inch. Then use a lighter to just blob the end so it don't come back through the eye. Let it cool down before moving it to the eye. And then just shape that D now. There you go. And that's your chod section of the reverse combi ready. The next thing you're going to do is an Albright knot. Now where you bend, the chod section of your rig is going to determine the height of your pop-up. For this one I'm going to do it about 1 inch, so you just fold it over, so you've made a fold in the stiff rig material. Then for the Albright knot you simply pass the soft braid through the fold and then grip the lot together. Then take your tag end of the soft material and go round the pair once, twice, 3, 4, 5. Stop there, swap hands. Now go back down on the knot. 1, 2, 3. So up 5, 3 down, and then back through the fold. So you've gone back on yourself. Little bit of spit, pull that down. It's a really simple knot and you think it won't hold, but it will. So that's created a knot, and that's also created a good stop point for your putty when you squeeze it around the knot. So now you can trim the tag ends off nice and short. One there, and one there. And we're nearly there. That's how simple this rig is to tie. You can see this material's dead stiff. I'm going to add a bit of putty. Now a good little tip for your putty, especially this time of year, like today it's January, freezing cold, just take a lighter and just simply heat up the corner of the putty, and it'll make it a little bit more pliable to take off and to mould around your rig. So now I've got my putty off, the knot that was tied, I'm going to mould that round the knot. So take your time, and I like to make that sort of cone shaped so it's fatter at the bottom so it forces your pop up into the air. All I do now is I add an anti-tangle sleeve just onto that section. And then I'll tie this rig up at about 7 or 8 inches. And the other end I just do a simple overhand knot. I don't do a figure of 8 because the material's very stiff and it doesn't tie well with figure eight. There's plenty of spit on that. God, when it's cold, this turns white. Pull it down. And because of the material being so stiff, everything stays in shape very easy, so overhand knot is never coming undone. And there you have it, that's your reverse combi. You can see on this, you can choose to have what you want as a boom section, so you could have a soft coated braid. Here I've picked a stiff because I want to be fishing at range, and it's got a boom that kicks it out, and then on the end here where you've broken the coating, it makes this very supple hinge movement, which is great. Really does set the hook deep, this rig. I've used it a lot in the last few years in my angling, got loads of confidence in it. Give it a go.